Sad news, guys. Artfight is over. I know. It's so sad. My goodness. Until next year, anyway. So, we are gonna go through the attacks I actually managed to do this year. I admit, not as many as I was hoping to do. But working full time, that's understandable. I will say though, even though I only managed to achieve the same amount of attacks as last year, they were better quality. 100% better quality than the ones I did last year. So, let's get started with it. Now, if you watched my first Artfight video for this year, you would have seen me get overly excited about a Sky Kid. Yes! No way! Absolutely, mate. Abso-fucking-lutely. So obviously I had to do the Sky Kid first, and it wasn't just good enough because it's such a simple character. It wasn't good enough for me to just draw the Sky Kid, so I animated the Sky Kid. It was very fun. I had a lot of fun. My target was to animate him walking, and I had never animated anyone walking before. In fact, I hadn't animated in like a decade, so only give or take 4. So first things first, before I even draw the character, I had to learn how to walk before I run. Okay, that's not funny, I'm sorry. I was having trouble making him walk in one spot, so I thought let me just get him left to right first, right, and then we can work out how to do him on the spot. So I got the walking right, I got the sketch drawn up with the legs, and then I got him in the same spot. I finally worked it out. I almost chickened out and didn't try it at all, but I got it working out, and that's what's important. And then from there, it was simply colouring the character, animating the different cloaks for his walking. And then just for funsies on top, we animated the little bunny. I mean, the bunny needs to walk too, right? Or in this case, bounce. So, yeah, that was number 1. So I was just about to submit my first attack, and I think I've been attacked. So I thought, great opportunity, let's just turn on the microphone and let's see. That's suspicious. Stranger with a stick. Love the username. Windbore. Oh, they drew an Anna. Oh, hell yeah! Fucking hell, she looks so cool. What the fuck? I love it. I love the colouring too. And they kept the purple line art. I like that. I do that for funsies. I like that she kept that. Base the outfits on my order attacks. From Mortal Kombat with the wind magic. You can change the skin colour, that's fine. Most of my characters don't have set ethnicities yet, so I change my mind a lot, so... Oh, that is cool. That's fucking awesome. Okay, alright, I will reply. It's just my mind is on upload right now, and what I want to write with the upload. So let me upload, and then I'll go back to this person, because that is fucking awesome. That is amazing. They were very apologetic, and I don't want them to be apologetic at all. They did fucking amazing. And because I had so much fun animating that, I had to do another one. I mentioned in the first video that I found this adorable little character with the very questionable username. I really want to draw this one. This one was so adorable. They have not changed their username yet. Okay, well, we don't need to blur that out then, don't we? I had to animate it too. So the first thing I had to do is to design the lantern, nice and easy. I weren't sure whether to go by 3 or 2 frames for the lantern. I ended up sticking with just 2, just to save time, but it actually ended up looking alright in the end. So I'm glad I just did 2 and didn't overcomplicate things. Once the lantern was simplified for me to animate, I then went on to add in detail, because if it was just repetitive frames, I wouldn't need to worry about adding the detail in every single frame. I could just copy and paste where required. I had to figure out the path the lantern was going because of perspective, and also I don't know what the terminology is, but things getting closer to the screen, which is probably perspective. There's another term. I don't know what it is. I'm sorry. My brain no work. Okay, brain no work. So once the lantern was done, it was designing the little guy. I needed to draw him running, so that was actually pretty simple. Not gonna lie, he's a very simplified character. He's adorable, so that was pretty easy. And then we put the guy in the lantern, and then we duplicated all the frames at different sizes, and then we played it, and it looked amazing. But obviously that wasn't good enough. No. This has taken so much longer than the Sky Kid, by the way. I went all out on this one. What I wanted to do is when the lantern hit the screen, I wanted him to fall over, but then I couldn't work. My brain was like, no work. So I just drew a rock instead. Okay, I cheated. My original idea changed, but I was spending so long on it, I needed to come up with a better idea. So I put a rock there because either the lantern is gonna be like caves or some shit, right? There's gonna be rocks. There's rocks everywhere. So I basically just designed it so he hits the front of the lantern and then he just falls over and cries because apparently I like tormenting things. Moving on. The next one I did was actually probably my favorite one because I took some holiday at the start of July. I took some time from work. When I went away, I took some reference images in my hotel room, and I might put the reference image on the screen. I don't know. It's on my Twitter anyway, if anyone wanted to go look. And I took some reference images just because I knew I'd be drawing a lot, so I thought it would be handy. And I got this nice shot of myself and then the hotel room behind me, and I thought that'd be quite nice. There's the mirror reflection. I just went in my own head, and I've just come out of it and I've realized my sentences were not lined up in the correct order. I'm leaving it as that. Deal with it. I used that as a reference which I thought would fit one of the characters on my bookmarks a lot. I thought it was perfect. She had 2 different personalities. She had 2 different sides of her, and I thought it was amazing. I thought the character idea was brilliant. I loved it. I had so much fun. This is by far the most fun I've had on Piece since I've joined Artfight. So much fun. I went for a more cartoon style on this one because that's what I've been practicing most this year is my cartoon style. So I did that, which I think fit it a lot better than if I was to go for more realistic. The next one is a guy with floofy hair. I can never pass up floofy hair. We love floofy hair, okay? And the reason, this was a very simplified character, but the reason I chose this one over the other 17 characters I had bookmarked was simply because of the way she worded their description. It was so nicely worded. There was restrictions but flexibility that it was just open to interpretation. And I don't know what, it was the most easiest description I had ever had the pleasure of reading, and because of the way she worded it, I was like, yes, you deserve art. So I did art. That reference image will never see the light of day though, because me pulling that face is not attractive. So that reference image is not available anywhere. I'm so sorry. I've drawn a character in that face before as well, so that pose I like doing, but you'll never see the references. Sorry. I almost drew the smoke on the cigarette animated because there are tricks you can do in Procreate to like make that a lot easier, and I thought, oh, let me learn something new in Procreate. But then laziness came over me, and I didn't. I will learn more about Procreate animation though, 100%. I've got an animation video in the works currently, so as soon as that's out, I will deep dive into Procreate. I need to deep dive. Okay, last but not least was one, I say not least, is the one I hated the most. I haven't actually recorded anything for it because I hated it. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. This was another one where I took a reference image in the hotel room, and obviously I am a woman. So when I was trying to turn my reference image into a man, it was not easy. I think I would have done better if I didn't have a reference. Honestly, I feel like the reference was warping my brain. And his nose gave me so much trouble that when I finished the sketch, I debated deleting it, and I was just like, nope, finish it. Because you've spent so much time trying to get that nose right. So at least finish it. You just don't need to record it. It's fine. Just draw it for funsies. Colour it for funsies. And that's it. So I did it for funsies. I like it a bit better now that it's finished, I guess. Not really. I don't know, it's my least favourite one. The only thing I like are the boots, but there was a lot of detail I put into those boots, but because the boots are so dark, you can't see all the detail, which upsets me a little bit. Even though I like dark characters, I think I need to draw more bright ones because apparently I like those more. So that's it for my Artfight attacks for 2023. Not many, I'm sorry. I'll do better next year. I'll book more holiday leave in July next year, I think, so I get more time off work to dedicate to drawing for people. That'll be fun. And if you've actually made it this far in the video and you're actually here for this part now, I mean, you deserve to hear this next thing. But I'm trying to become more active in my social media. I usually ignore it, and I enjoy drawing for people I enjoy drawing. Wait a minute. I enjoy drawing for people, and Artfight only comes once a year, so I kind of miss the endless ideas that Artfight gave me. So if you would like to follow me on social media, I don't know which one I would post it on, but both my Twitter and my Instagram are on my homepage in the little corner on the banner on the right. Both links are there, so follow me on that, because in the future I will be offering free art to people. I would literally just make a post for you to link me to references, link trees, whatever of what you want drawn, and then if it interests me, I will go ahead and draw it. So make sure to follow me, and I will do that in the future, 100%. I enjoy drawing for people so much, so yeah. Bye.